Hey, welcome back to the channel. I thought we'd do something a little different in the sense, well, it's not really different from what I do, but it's different in the sense that a lot of people, the 10mm was the rave. I don't know, a year and a half, 2 years ago. I don't know why, but it was. I've always been a 10mm fan, and how can you tell I've always been a 10mm fan? Because I own two really effing old 10mm. So what I wanted to do was, I got these new guys helping me out who are, I would call them Glock fanboys, sorry guys, but to let them shoot what I would consider a safe to shoot 10mm. What I have here is a Colt Delta Elite. This was my original Colt. This is probably one of the first 250 released to the public that didn't go through the custom shop. The serial number's like in the 2,200 range. The gun is still tight because I do my recoil springs. Now what I did was, this gun came with the original dual recoil springs. I replaced that with the Wolf gun springs. I think it's a 24, 25 pound recoil spring. The reason I'm telling you that is we've already shot these guns, and you'll see a couple, at least one where it's short strokes. We are shooting, believe it or not, lead tip factory bullets loaded by American Eagle. They were the target round. So they're not actually hot enough sometimes to cycle the gun with a heavy recoil spring, but I'm more about protecting the gun than I am worrying about the ammo. But stop to think about it. That ammo's so old that it was lead. They wouldn't make a lead 10mm now because you put 10mm lead, it says right in the Glock manual, no lead bullets. This is my 10-006. I bought this from a police officer. This used to be his duty weapon. It's a 10-006. I don't know what to tell you. It's a great freaking gun. What we're going to do is we're going to go out in the range and we're going to let them try it out and get their opinions. We'll be out in the range. Alright, we're going to do the 10mm. The 10-06. 0006. 2 O's, 3 O's, I don't know. 10 and then 06. This is some really old factory PMC hollow points, again from the 90s. Just to let you know how much we love you, it's about 18 degrees, snowing, but Pennsylvania's so messed up, I'm still standing in mud. So, and then after I'm done, of course, David and Stan are going to try this baby out. Hey, the safety works on this one. And it decocks. Woo! And I have earplugs in and that still hurt. Oh, nice flinch there, Scott. Just saw the advantage of double strike and somebody afraid of 10mm, but I'm not going to blame that on the gun. I'm going to blame that on the ammo being older. We'll get Dave and Stan out here to give it a shot.
Good to go.
Let's give this a try.
Alright, my Delta Elite, you can tell it's mine. I've had it since before I had my license because it's got the red tag on it. Same ammo, same PNC ammo. Hollow points. Oh, I broke my target. I broke my target. We had to put a new target up. At the end of the video, I'll insert a little blurb to show you the broken target. So I should have, I think, 6 rounds left in this gun. You can tell when 10 millimeter hits steel. Somebody's up next. You recording?
Mm-hmm.
Malfunction.
Nice flinch though.
We were just outside. We shot a lot of guns. Cold, miserable day. But I wanted to let these guys try some, as I said in the opening, or what I considered probably my two favorite 10 millimeters. Don't get me wrong, I have shot the Glock 10 millimeter. And I would like to get a SIG 10 millimeter if I could find a variant that's in double single. I'm not real crazy. If I want single action only, I'll shoot my Delta Elite. But what did you think, David?
Both really cool. Neither of them were too particularly like jumpy or kicky. The Delta Elite probably shot a little bit smoother, but still, this was on target. It was fantastic, very 90s. I felt like I could do with a members only jacket and
Testarossa from Miami Vice.
Exactly, but super impressive on both accounts. I remember as a kid seeing a Delta Elite, especially remembering the little red triangle on them at a gun shop and not really knowing much about them and kind of learning later on what it was and now getting a chance to shoot it. I'm very impressed.
Stan?
Yeah, those are a lot of fun to shoot. Like I previously shot 10 millimeter Witness and a 10 millimeter Glock. These guns are both a lot better. The thing with the extra weight springs, besides besides the keeping the guns alive, it makes them a lot smoother. They were, especially those are hot loaded old rounds, and these guns, neither one was that bad. They were nice.
That's something we should bring up to you. A lot of the 10 millimeter now is really not 10 millimeter. It's 10 millimeter bullet, but it's just a little hotter than 40 Smith & Wesson. The rounds we were using, except for the lead ones that didn't quite cycle the Delta Elite, were hot carry loads from the 90s. They were freaking hot. They would be something you'd almost have to custom order nowadays.
Yeah, you said it sounded like a 41 Magnum, right?
Yeah.
You broke the target, it was so hot.
And that's another thing. If you watch after we're done here, I'll insert the part we filmed. When I shot maybe 2 rounds out of the Delta, I sheared off the steel
piece of
support.
That thick.
So, thanks for coming to the channel. Stick around for a minute and we'll show you that part where we get over the targets. And as always, hit the like, subscribe, kneel down before the YouTube God. Thanks again. Shot it with my 10 millimeter. Broke this piece of steel off that held the target up, so the target's broken. So now we go to version 2.